All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know who this is. This is Ron the fucking Don. And today, now I'm dressed up in a little suit, whatever, to give my response to Joe Biden's speech he made the other night. You know, a real divisive speech that he gave. You know, he's real divisive. Like, he was a borderline, it sounded like a borderline dictatorship that he's trying to run. An authoritarian type of government he's trying to run. You know, now he wants to impose executive orders to enforce the vaccine mandates on workers, on federal workers, and as well as companies that has private contracts with the federal government. Now, either vaccination mandate or to weekly testing. Now, what this does is that he's pretty much waging war on businesses, on small to medium businesses, as well as people of color. Why I say that is because the people, he says, according to what he says on the speech, he says 75% of the people are vaccinated, which leaves that 25, which makes it that 25% is unvaccinated. And guess who the 25% that's unvaccinated is? Blacks, Latinos, and people of color. So when he wages war on the unvaccinated, he's really waging war on blacks, Latinos, and people of color. So this is pretty much like a modern day segregation. No, but what can you expect from a segregationist like Joe Biden? No, he was back in the 70s. He was a segregationist back in the day in the 70s, and he's trying to enforce the same rules and policies now. What a surprise. I'm not surprised, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are. But I'm not. He was a segregationist before, so that's why it comes to no surprise, you know? Because like since last year, I've been doing my research on Joe Biden last year, and he does not, he does not have a good past according to my research. You know, he stood against blacks and Latinos from the beginning of his career. So that's why I'm not surprised. Of course, he would make a mandate like this, you know, but the news is going to spin it in a way, especially liberal media, is going to spin it in a way where it seems like he's trying to keep us safe, but he's really not. What he's really doing is he's segregating blacks and Latinos from society. You can't go in gyms without no, that's more on a local level. I'll get into that a little later. But in another video probably. But yeah, when you segregate workers, he said workers gotta get vaccines or weekly testing. And with most jobs these days probably require you to get vaccinated. So that puts the minorities people of color at a disadvantage automatically. You know, because we're the ones who's not likely to be vaccinated because we have a mistrust of the healthcare system due to our history of medical abuse by the healthcare system. So I'm pretty sure Joe Biden knows that, But of course, he enforced these rules anyway. So it makes him a segregationist once again. And he's going to say it's not about freedom or personal choice. What think about this, people. Read between the lines. Think about that line one more time. I'm gonna rephrase it one more time. It is not about freedom or personal choice. Think about that. So what he's really saying, he's really saying that he can enforce a dictatorship. That's what he's pretty much saying. Enforce a dictatorship. Okay. So that right there says it all. But of course, some of these partisan Democrats and liberals is going to try to defend him and make it seem like he could do no wrong. But last time I checked, I thought the United States of America was a democracy. Him imposing all these executive orders is the total exemplifies that it's turning into slowly turning into a dictatorship. You know, that's what it's pretty much saying. Like, this personifies a transition into a communist type dictatorship. You know, but hey, but what else can you really say? You just gotta read between the lines, people. You know, but yeah, and he's gonna knock out the governors. He's gonna take out the governors in any way, shape, or form that gets in his way. He's pretty much talking about Governor Ron DeSantis, who, by the way, is doing a good job in Florida, keeping the Florida's economy going. And of course, he's talking about the Texas governor, Greg Abbott. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but the governor of Texas, he's talking about him as well. The governor of West Virginia, all the Republican governors. You know, they trying to, at least the Republican governors, they trying to somewhat defend our freedom, even though they probably doing it for their own self-interest. But I can only try. There's only so much I can trust in them. There's only so much there's only so much trust I have in them as well. So they all for the same system. So hey, wouldn't be surprised if they stab us in the back any minute now and sell us out. So what else can you say? So, but that'll be all I have for y'all today for this video. And I will catch y'all in my next video. All right? Peace.